Welcome to the Old World First Impressions / Review series, where I'm going to upload about 3 videos a week, just going over the armies of the Old World. Now, most, if not all, the videos at the time you watch this are actually uploaded already behind my members only wall. So if you are impatient and you want to see another video now, and you don't want to wait for the next one to come out on YouTube here, just go ahead and click on the playlist, see if the one you want is already available. Most of them are there, and real soon they'll all be there. Click on that and join the channel when you watch it right now. Otherwise, let's get into the review.
So, the Wood Elf Realms.
You've been waiting for this one.
I've been waiting for this one. I am one of the 3 people that's excited for Wood Elves, so let's rock and roll.
Okay, I want to say, I have read this one already, obviously. Loving this one. I'll really quick. 1 Glade Lord or Spellweaver per 1,000 points in your army. 1 Tree Lord Ancient of Treemen Ancient per 1,000 points in your army. Otherwise, 1+ unit of Glade Guard are required.
Yep.
Eternal Guard Dryads and Glade Riders are core. And then 1 unit of Deepwood Scouts, maybe taking as core per 1,000 points. Otherwise, things are where you expect them
Otherwise,
to be.
they're special. Yep, pretty much everything's where it is. Okay, so we'll start off with the nobles. The Glade Lord and the Glade Captain. They're 135 points for the Lord, 70 points for the Captain. The Lord is movement 5, weapon skill 7, ballistic skill 7, strength 4, toughness 3, 3 wounds, initiative 6, attacks 4, leadership 10.
135 points. I want to pause you
Big
there.
leadership 10 though.
Yeah, that's typical for Elves. I had to pause you though. For the veteran players, you're going to know something. Initiative is only 6.
Well, initiative is kind of down across the board.
For Elves, initiative is down across the board.
Yeah.
Oh man, I almost
But
sneezed.
there's also some other ways to get initiative.
Now there's a
so-
reason for that, so we'll explain that when we get to it.
Yep. The Glade Captain is movement 5, weapon skill 6, ballistic skill 6, strength 4, toughness 3, only 2 wounds, initiative 5, attacks 3, leadership 9, and only 70 points. It's like half the points.
Yeah. We've seen that is the trend.
Yeah.
Now, I can summarize this pretty easy. There's a bunch of, you have a great weapon, Calf Spear, appropriately mounted.
Yep.
It comes with a longbow. We'll talk about that in a second. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different types of arrows it can purchase. So Arcane Bodkins for 6 points, or Hagbane for 6 points, Moonfire for 3 points, Swift Shiver Shards for 6 points, True Flight arrows for 3 points. You're going to see that a lot across the board. Different values for all those arrows for everybody. May take Force Spites. These are kind of like Wood Elf only upgrades.
Yeah. They're weird magic items.
For total value of 50 points. And then a Glade Lord can take 100 points for the magic items on top of that. A Captain can take 50 points of magic items on top of that. But we have to talk about special abilities.
The Arrow of Kurnos is no longer a special magic item that you have to pay for. That was a magic item. At least in WAP when I played. Once deployment is complete.
No, this was the old one. This was the 8th edition Wood Elf rule.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Once deployment is complete, but before the roll off to determine which player takes first turn, if the general of your army is within 36 inches of 1 or more models in your army that has a special rule, one of those models may fire the Arrow of Kurnos. If the Arrow of Kurnos is fired, the general of your opponent's army immediately suffers a single strength 3 hit with no armor or regeneration saves permitted.
Stop doing that. That's booming in their here.
Ward saves can be attempted as normal. However, if the Arrow of Kurnos is fired, your opponent adds +1 to the roll when rolling to determine who takes the first turn.
I don't know if I ever want to use that, but
I don't know. Do I want you to close? If you don't have a lot of shooting, I would do it. If I go up against an army that doesn't have a lot of shooting, like, cool, you're not going to shoot me first turn anyways. I'll let you have first turn and make you have to close towards me.
So I'm going to point out that his equipment, the Asari longbow, is a longbow that has 32-inch range instead of 30-inch range, and it has armor bane 1.
Yeah, so 6 to wound, get an extra AP.
Yeah. I just want to point out that equipment. So he also has the rules evasive. Could you real quick tell me if evasive is in this book or that book? Because I actually don't remember ever reading this evasive rule before.
Not here.
Let's see what evasive is. It must be a core rule.
Yep.
What does it do?
Once per turn, when this unit is declared the target during the enemy shooting phase, it may choose to fall back in good order and will flee directly away from the enemy unit shooting at it. Once this unit has completed its move, the enemy unit may continue with its shooting attack as declared.
All right, so once per turn when shooting at this unit, it can fall back. That's 2d6. taking the highest, automatically rallying.
Yeah.
Okay, so you kind of dodge. It has the fire and flee special rule. So shoot, declare a charge, whatever.
Yep.
They ignore cover and they move through cover. They have rallying cry, that's core rule, and first strikes first.
Yeah, so strikes first specifically means
You strike at initiative 10.
yeah, you just strike at initiative 10.
Yes.
Okay, so yeah,
They always strike first.
yeah, they always strike first.
We got Wood Elf Mages.
So you got the Spell Weaver and the Spell Slinger.
80 points for Spell Slinger, 30 points for the upgrade, 155 points for a Spell Weaver. A Spell Weaver is level 3.
They're both only initiative 4.
Yeah. Yeah, that's across the board.
Yeah.
Every elf is down initiative
So
1 from previous editions.
Battle Magic?
Hold on.
Oh.
155 points for level 3, additional 30 points for level 4, 80 points for level 1, additional 30 to make him level 2.
Yeah. So you get access to Battle Magic, Elementalism, High Magic, and Illusion.
Now, the one rule that you're now going to see repeated over and over again is a rule called Elven Reflexes. So the Wood Elf Noble doesn't have that rule.
Yeah.
Because they're strikes first. Otherwise, elves, high elves have this as well, dark elves have this as well, Elven Reflexes. In the first round of combat, they have +1 initiative.
Yep, to a maximum of 10.
Yes. So every elf in this book is now going to have that.
But the mounts do not get that benefit.
Correct, yeah.
This is right.
Now, there's also the Lore of Ethel Loren. So there's 3 signature spells. So if you make a wizard or Wood Elf mage use high magic, you can still swap for the signature spell from this book.
Yep.
Because this book they only have signature spells, obviously.
Yep.
We'll get to that a little bit later.
So
Or
that's
should we,
pretty much everything for that. Nothing.
we should cover the signature spells now because we're talking about this wizard.
All right.
Okay, so Tree Singing is a magical vortex with a casting value of 7 or 9. It's the range 15, remains in play. This spell has casting value of 7 or more, place a 3-inch template, so it's holes with 15 the caster. If it's 9 or more, place a 5-inch template. Whilst in play, the template does not move and is treated as a woodland feature. Enemy units treat these woods as dangerous terrain. Okay, so you can cast a spell to block line of sight a little
15-inch
bit.
range.
Yeah, it's super short. That's actually long for vortex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so then you got Forest Walker as well, which is a conveyance. Casting value 10 plus, range 24 inches, so that's a bit nicer. Nice. Spell can only target a friendly wood elf character if character that is completely within woodland terrain feature. If the target is not fleeing, you may immediately remove it from the battlefield and replace it so that it is completely within a different wood anywhere in the battlefield, but not within 6 inches of enemy models. The target cannot move again during this movement phase. Sorry. So, but I can charge. Oh no!
No, because charge happens first.
No. But conveyance is cast in the command phase, right?
No, movement phase.
Oh, okay. So,
Flock of Doom is a magic missile with a casting value of 9, only range of 18 though. Oh, it's a magic missile that uses a small round template, 3-inch template. Any model whose base size on the template risks being hit at strength 3, AP 1. Not terrible. Not
incredible.
I actually like that Tree Singing, dropping a piece of wood down.
I think that's the best one there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Forest Walker. I guess I could save someone that's in a crappy spot.
Yeah, keep in mind, Battle Magic, Elementalism, High Magic, Illusion are all fantastic lores anyway.
Yep. So after that, we got Shadow Dancers.
No, one more thing I want to cover, actually.
Sorry.
No, because it's a good idea if we explain...
the different arrows?
We should talk about the different arrows.
Okay, so we're going to start off with the Arcane Bodkins, which I'm loving. They are 6 points. 1 second, let me check something. Okay, so I want to see if the Glade Guard pay the same price.
No, I believe it's different.
Rangers.
What page are they even on? Oh, there.
Where are they?
Oh, no, I'm talking about, sorry.
Oh, those? Yeah, I'm looking for Glade Rider. Well, Glade Riders would be... so it is much cheaper. So Arcade Bodkins are 2 points. Hagbane are 2 points. Moonfire are 1 point. Swift Shiver Shards are 2 points. And True Flights are 1 point.
Significantly cheaper, obviously.
Yeah, much lower ballistic skill. So Arcade Bodkins give you an AP2. Across the board.
Damn good.
Yeah. Hagbane Tips give you poison, which is 6 to hit auto wound.
Yep.
Moonfire Shots. The flaming attacks and magical attack special rule. Yeah. Okay, so one interesting thing is if you enchanted arrows, all of the enchanted arrows automatically had magical attack, at least in WAP.
Doesn't matter. We're talking about WAP definition.
Hey, we're talking about older editions when you're talking about stuff.
No, I mean, like, it doesn't matter what it did before, it's what it is now. Why does your chair make so much noise?
I don't know. Swift River Shards. And Azrael along with Swift River Shards has multiple shots too. So it goes from 1 to 3 shots?
No, 2. 1 to 2.
1 to 2 shots. But at -1 to hit.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's kind of good.
And then True Flight Arrows ignores cover and Quick Shot. So Quick Shot allows you to...
No penalty for moving and shooting.
So they don't have that innately in. Or Wood Elf.
Short bows come with it. I don't know if anything Wood Elf has a short bow.
Azrai Longbow is...
Check. What you want to know for that is...
Ooh, how does Volley Fire work?
Half the models in ranks after the first can fire.
So if I have 10 guys in 2 ranks of 5, only the front rank can fire?
If you have 10 models with bows in ranks of 5, 5 models in the front rank can fire and 3 from the second rank can fire.
Only if I volley fire.
No, yeah, if you volley fire, you can only volley fire if you don't move.
Do I get a negative to that?
No, we just can't move.
No.
Yeah, glade raiders don't come with short bows; they come with regular, long bows. Okay, so just so you know, you can make your models more expensive by modifying their type of weapons, arrows they have. Now, there's gonna be a lot of experimenting that's gonna have to happen with this, because this is a tipping point where you make your army too expensive and thus can't do enough because you spend too many points on arrows.
Yep.
But I can't wait to figure that out.
Yeah, I thought Arcane Bodkins were the clear choice, but Swift River Shards are not bad.
So we have Shadow Dancers and Way Stalkers again. There's not anything here to talk about.
They have the Way Stalkers have the sniper rule, right?
Yeah, but sniper is not that rare. They basically, Shadow Dancers are character versions of War Dancers, and Way Stalkers are character versions of Way Watchers. So they're just going to do what they do, but with a little bit better stats for the most part.
Yeah.
Shadow Dancer can become a level 1 wizard for 35 points. The Shadow Dancer is 85 points innately. It is initiative 7, higher than even the Lord. So initiative 8 in the first round of combat.
Yeah, Spear of Loic, Armor Bane 2, Killing Blow, Strength +1. So they go up to Strength 5, AP 1, Armor Bane 2.
But they have no defenses to really speak of, right?
No, but you'd put them in with...
Talisman. Yeah, actually, they have Talismanic Tattoos, which I'm going to assume are 6 or ward save.
Probably something like that. Something,
that's exactly what it is.
Yeah, something barely noticeable. Strike First, Talismanic Tattoos, Troubadour of Loic, which is the different ways to fight. Yeah. Okay, so the Way Stalkers... Like, the Way Stalker I really liked when I played it before.
It's only 85 points.
It's only 85 points. It's not super crazy. I am obviously going to put some kind of arrows on it. It's got 2 attacks. And it's got Hawk-Eyed Archer, which allows me to kill any model in it.
Hit any model in it.
Hit any model in a unit.
Do you think is
so if I drop a standard bearer, can another guy pick up the standard?
Yes, not the battle standard bearer, not the BSB, but a regular standard. Yes.
Okay.
So you can only target champions and characters.
What about musicians?
No, somebody else picks it up.
Okay. Everybody can just play instruments?
Yep. In the World of Warhammer, they do.
Oh man. Okay, but so champions are not a bad thing to take out, because then you're not accepting a challenge.
The thing is, I think for both of these types of characters, you can buy like 5 of the regular versions of them, like the troop version of them. I just don't think they carry their weight. I don't think they carry their points.
So the Way Stalkers, what's the troop version of them?
Way Stalkers are Way Watchers. So Way Watchers are 16 points a model, movement 5, ballistic skill 5, initiative 5, leadership 8. They come with Asari longbows. They have elven reflexes. They're evasive, feigned flight, fire and flee, ignores cover, move through cover, scouts and skirmish. Can buy they can buy all the arrows for 1 or 2 points per arrow type.
Yep.
So the arrows are not that expensive on them. They can have ambushers. Oh, so 0 to 1 unit army may have ambushers, vanguard, or veteran special rule. Plus 1 point for each of the special rules. Why not just do that instead of the Way Stalker?
Because Way Stalker has sniper.
You think it's worth it?
I'm gonna find out.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna get their points back, and this is the problem Wills typically have. if you spend too many points specializing, you don't get nothing done.
Yeah.
Hold on. I need to point out, I haven't played Whittles yet. I could be very wrong. These are just first impressions.
We will see.
I could be wrong.
We will see.
For the War Dancers, looking at the Shadow Dancer equivalent, War Dancers are 16 points a model. They have weapon skill 6, initiative 6, innately, strength toughness 3, and leadership 8. They have hand weapons. They can have throwing spears
For free.
or additional hand weapon for 1 point per model. Throwing spears, I don't think I care about because they're skirmishers, so I want additional hand weapon. I'll pay the extra point. Throwing spears are
you get an extra attack
when you charge. No, an extra. You can fight in 1 extra rank when you charge.
Right.
So give me additional hand weapon every time.
So I can get Whirling Death, which increases their AP by 2.
Just hold on, you have to explain that.
Oh, so this is Dances of Loic. They pick one when they fight. So I get Whirling Death, which increases AP by 2.
Yep.
I can take Storm of Blades, which gives them another special attack, another extra attack.
Yep. +1 attack.
I can take the Shadow's Coil, which is a 4-up ward save against any wound. And Woven Mist, which -1 to hit against me.
So, yeah, those are really
weapon skill 6.
-1 to hit. Or so
your weapon skill.
Hold
2,
on, we have to back up. So at the start of combat, you pick one of these dances to fight in.
Yeah. So if your weapon skill 2, I can make you hit me on 6s.
And you can, yeah.
If your weapon skill 5,
you hit on 5.
I can make you hit on 5.
And it doesn't say in the past you had to. You can't do the same dance 2 turns in a row. I'm not seeing any rule says you can't do that.
Yeah.
So they can fight in open order, which means shoulder to shoulder.
And a Shadow Dancer gets these rules as well.
Yeah, a Shadow Dancer joins them, they get these rules. They can fight in open order and fight shoulder to shoulder, thus gaining rank bonuses. But they also fight like skirmishers, which is probably better for mobility and charging arcs. They have 6-up invulnerable stave. They have strikes first.
Yeah. Always.
Immune to psychology, loner, motley crew. Motley crew means they can have different weapons in the crew, in the unit. Somebody have a spear, somebody have additional hand weapons. So I love this unit. This unit has not been great in a long time. I just think I'd rather buy, if I'm bringing War Dancers.
It'd be nice if they could get, if I get +1 strength on them somewhere.
Well. So I'd rather not bring a Shadow Dancer.
Okay.
Because a Shadow Dancer is worth like 4 War Dancers. I can buy 4 more War Dancers or Shadow Dancer. But you can pay 35 extra points, and make him a wizard. But what kind of wizard? Doesn't say. Oh, battle magic and illusion. So let's really quick. I can't remember off the top of my head. Battle magic, I know can't do it.
Okay.
But
illusion definitely can't.
I might. There was a weird illusion thing. I'm sorry. Spells. Well, I can't ever open it. Oh, here we go.
Not a battle standard that can do it, is there?
Illusion.
They hit super well, but they hit with Pillow Fist.
Wait a second. I just found a reason for the Shadow Dancer. There's a spell called Spectral Doppelganger. It's a spell they only use in combat. The unit is immediately suffers 2d6 hits revolving with the characteristic of the wizard melee. So it'll be 2d6 hits at whatever strength 5, AP 1, armor bane 2, and killing blow. That's good for just that. Ooh, okay, you know what? I actually talked myself into Shadow Dancer.
That is super interesting to me.
Okay, I have to find a Shadow Dancer model now. I don't have one. I have to find one. Waystalker, I do have several Waystalker models. I just don't see the value of this character. Can you talk me into the Waystalker? You know what? Real quick.
I'm going to play you into the Waystalker.
You know what? Real quick. Let's go look at...
We're jumping ahead quite a bit right now.
We're going too slow. We need to speed up. We're going too slow.
Yeah. Okay. So
Treemen Ancients.
Yeah, Treemen Ancients.
It's a character.
They're behemoth. Close order. Flammable. Immune to psychology. Large target. Lore of Athaloran. Magical attacks. Move through cover. Regeneration 5+. Stomp attacks D3. Stubborn. Terror. Timber.
They fall over.
Yeah. Tree spirit and tree whack.
Okay.
Whack.
So this thing is 265 points. Movement 5, weapon skill 5, with skill 5, strength 5, toughness 6, 6 wounds, initiative 2, only 3 attacks, leadership 10. Their fists are strength 5, AP 2, no special rules.
I can make him over 300. I can make 325 points to make him a level 4 wizard.
Yes, you can make him a level. He is a level 2 wizard. He knows battle magic or elementalism. You can make him a level 3 for plus 30 points, a level 4 for plus 60 points.
Yeah.
And you can take 100 points worth of spirits.
We got.
But what?
Oaken fists are.
I just said that. But the string roots I missed.
String roots. Range 12, strength user, AP 1, multiple shots, D6+1.
We have a branch wraith for 80 points. It's on a 30 by 30 base. So
That's pretty big.
Dryads have gotten on bigger bases.
Oh, really? Okay.
Level 1 wizard, battle magic, elementalism, or illusion. Additional hand weapon or a great weapon. It can be a level 2 wizard for plus 30 points. May take 4 spirits. Fear, flammable, immune psychology, lore of Ethel Loren, magical attacks. Move through cover. Regeneration 6+, and tree spirit. What does tree spirit do again? Because both these have it.
Tree spirit. A character with a special rule cannot join a unit without this special rule.
Fair.
A unit with a special rule cannot be joined by or use the leadership characteristic of a character without this special rule. However, a unit with this special rule can use the leadership characteristics from the unit. Okay. It just tells you what units they can join. That's all.
Yeah. Okay.
Literally it.
The tree rack special rules here for the Treemen Ancient. It'll apply to the Treemen when we get to them later.
Yeah.
Once per turn during the combat phase, a model with this special may use one of its attacks to make a single tree whack attack. Nominate a single model in base contact. The model must make an initiative test. First time I've seen an initiative test. If the test is failed, target suffers D3 hits, each using the strength characteristic of this model, with no armor saves allowed. Ward and regeneration are used as normal. If the test is passed, you avoid it. I just noticed there's a rule called Woodland Ambush. Can you tell them what it is?
Woodland Ambush. Once players have finished placing terrain, a Wood Elf Realms player may place one additional wood measuring between 8 and 12 inches at its widest point. This may be placed anywhere on the battlefield that is not within their opponent's deployment zone and not within 12 inches of the center of the battlefield. That's a really nice wedge formation of Grail Knights you have. Be a shame if there is a wood directly in front of them. Just outside of the deployment.
No, it's before you deploy.
Oh, deploy. Yep, that's right.
But still, you can block out their deployment zone.
Yeah. I can't put it in the deployment zone, though.
Okay, that's pretty good. I was looking for something like that.
Yeah.
I was going to comment on the fact that, I'm just placing a wood down.
No, it's still there. So character mounts. You have Elven Steed, Great Steed, Warhawk, Forest Dragon, which the Glade Lord is the only one that can take the Forest Dragon, and a Great Eagle. Elven Steed's 14 points, Great Stag is 50 points, Warhawk is 30 points. Spellweaver or Spellsinger can go on an Elven Steed, a Unicorn, a Warhawk, or a Great Eagle.
So Elven Steeds are exactly what you expect. The Great Stag gives you 2 strength 5 attacks that are AP 1 with armor being 1. Otherwise, it gives you +1 toughness and +1 wound.
Yep.
It's 50 points. It has impact attacks. The impact attacks are armor being in AP 1.
Yep.
Move through cover and stomp 1. Oh, fear and first charge. Unicorn, we've talked about unicorns before. Warhawks are nice. They give you +1 toughness and 2 strength 4 attacks, but more importantly, they give you fly 10 and swift stride.
And evasive, fear, feigned flight. How does feigned flight work?
I can't remember. It's
fly 10 and swift stride. Their attacks are AP 2. So you get 2 attacks at strength 4 AP 2 for their wicked claws.
30 points to give anything fly is really good.
Yeah.
I wish I have
the Great Eagle. Well, we'll go over the other ones because they're 138.
A unit that chooses to flee or fire and flee as a charge reaction, it automatically rallies. Okay, so it's like old fast cav. So if you have feint flight and you choose to flee as a charge reaction, you automatically rally.
Okay. So Forest Dragons
at the end of its move. Oh man, that's actually better than it's ever been before. That's really, really good. That's really, really good.
Okay, so explain that to me one more time.
So you declare a charge against somebody with feint flight. They can immediately flee. When they flee or fire and flee, it automatically rallies at the end of its move. Right away.
Oh yeah?
Not the next turn, right away.
Interesting.
That's so good.
Forest Dragons are movement 6, weapon skill 6, strength 7, toughness 3, plus 6 wounds, initiative 4, and 6 attacks. Their wicked claws are strength user AP 2. Their serrated maw is strength user AP nothing, armor bane 2, and multiple wounds 2. In close combat, this model must make one of its attacks each turn with this weapon. And its soporific breath is a breath weapon at strength 2.
Hmm.
No armor save is permitted against wounds caused by
What is a
soporific.
soporific breath? I've always called this sporific breath. That's definitely incorrect.
Yeah, it's just smells bad.
Gotcha.
Um,
Bad breath, dragon breath.
yeah,
It's your typical dragon. 6 strength, 7 AP2 attacks, though. Oh, geez, that's really good.
yeah, and the soporific breath, like it's only strength 2, but no armor save.
Yep.
So, and okay, so Great Eagles. I kind of want to compare Great Eagles and Warhawks. So Great Eagles get Close Order, Fear, Fly 10, Stomp attacks 1, and Swift Stride. They don't get the...
Great Eagle gives you additional wound for twice the points.
Yeah, but you don't get
and additional
Feigned Flight.
Correct. I'll take the Warhawk every time.
Arbane 2, multiple wounds to Serrated Maw.
Oh, you get
Has
the
one
Serrated Maw.
One attack.
And you get
one
Stomp.
attack. I want to believe you can take them as a unit of their own.
You can take Great Eagles for their own.
Or as
points.
mounts.
We have to talk about all the Wood Elf units.
Yep.
So archers, Wood Elf archers are your glade. Glade Guard or Deepwood Scouts. For Glade Guard, you must have a unit of these in your army. Elven stats: weapon skill with skill 4, strength toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 4, 1 attack, leadership 8, 11 points a model. Come with longbows, and they can buy all those arrows at 1 or 2 points per those arrows.
Yep.
That can get real expensive fast.
You can make them vanguards. You give them fire and flee, and you can give them a standard for 50.
Do you give them
up to
fire and
50
flee?
points. Yeah. 1 point per model. You can get fire and flee.
No, that's 1 unit per 1,000 points. You can buy fire and flee. Nice.
Yep.
Oh, you can buy vanguard for 1 point a model. 1 unit per 1,000 points. I'd buy that every time. I think.
Yeah. Just get them up the board.
Get them in a better spot. Eternal Guard.
Yep.
These are 13 points a model. Weapon skill 5. Strength toughness 3. 1 wound, 1 attack. Leadership 9. They come with Asari spears. Asari spears are, Azrai spears. They're strength user, so strength 3, AP 1, fight an extra rank.
Minus 1 AP.
Okay, so
Base.
they're in effect a spear, but
they always have an extra AP.
Yeah, they're just a spear that has an extra AP.
Yeah.
Now they have a special rule right after Elven Reflexes, which we already know about, called Martial Prowess. I don't have to look it up. I know what it is. Oh, it's right here too. They can do supporting attacks from the rear and the side.
Yep, all directions.
So you charge the side of a unit of Eternal Guard. They can do support. 2 ranks of spears are going to fight you.
Yep.
So they may take shields for 1 point a model. 1 unit per 1,000 points may have drilled. I don't think I care, but 1 per 1,000 points can have veteran for 1 point per model. That one I think I'd probably buy.
What does veteran give you again?
Reroll a lot of leadership tests.
Oh, okay. After that, we get the Wildwood Rangers.
They have Move, Recover, and Stubborn. Wildwood Rangers look so good. I'll let you look at them first.
Okay. I can give the unit shields, which is interesting.
Start from the top. They're a 14-point model with weapon skill 5. Otherwise, Elven stats, but leadership 9.
Yes.
They have Rangers, Glades, and light armor. You can buy shields for 1 point, but you're probably never going to.
Yeah. The Warden, blah, 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 full command. So their special rules are Close Order, Elven Reflexes, Guardians of the Wildwood, which we'll get to in a second, Immune to Psychology.
Nice.
So when they're killing stuff that has fear or terror, they don't care.
Yeah, or dealing with any of that
which is kind of their job.
Yep.
And they have Move Through Cover because they're Wood Elf. So Guardians of the Wildwood. Whilst this unit, is in base contact with an enemy unit that causes fear or terror, a model with this special rule has a +1 modifier to its attacks characteristic and multiple wounds to special rule.
Boom.
So the Ranger's Glaive is a great weapon that strikes at initiative.
Correct. But it loses its armor bane for that trait.
That's fine. It's AP2 normally.
Yep. Strength +2 AP2. Strength 5 AP2.
So I always have the AP2 instead of armor bane, which is just strictly better. I don't know how I feel about armor bane.
No. Armor bane. Great weapons are AP2 and armor bane.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's fine.
No, these Rangers, they look good.
I would like to find a way to give them more attacks.
You don't need to. Their initiative is enough to make sure they don't get killed by enemy attacks.
Except for Bulgors.
Yeah, that's a problem. No, they're gonna do fine if they charge Bulgors.
They will.
Or Minotaurs.
Yeah.
They're gonna do fine against a lot of things. Wildwood Rangers are looking mighty good.
We already hit War Dancers.
We already hit Way Watchers. Dryads are a core unit. They're 13 points a model.
They're toughness 4.
Yep. They're not strength. They're down to strength 3.
That's fine. They're not fighty. They're holding lines. Their job is to hold a line.
2 strength 3 attacks. Leadership 8.
Unfortunately, they're flammable.
13 points a model. They have light armor. Fear, flammable, immune psychology, magical attacks, move through cover, open order, regeneration 6+, skirmishers, stubborn, and tree spirit.
Yeah, so they're not going anywhere.
Yeah.
If I take a block of
they're
20
at a 30 by 30 mil, but they're on bigger bases, so they're going to gum up the works. They're going to sap up the works. And they're going to screen your Rangers up the
sap
field.
your enemy's strength.
But they're unit size 5+, so maybe squads of 5. Clearing the way for the Wildwood Rangers.
We'll see. A Treekin. How do we feel about Treekin? 50 by 50s. Unit size of 2+. Okay, so they're movement 5, weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength 4, toughness 5.
Good toughness.
Yep. 3 wounds each, initiative 3, 3 attacks each. So 3 attacks each with strength 4.
And 51 points a model.
I can upgrade one to be an elder, which gets them.
It's a champion. It's a champion, yeah. Always do that.
Just 1 attack. Not even extra leadership.
It's a champion, though.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah. They have heavy armor, effectively.
Yep. I can take spites up to 25 points per
Yep.
unit. Armorbane 2, close order, fear, flammable, immune psychology, magical attacks, move through cover, regeneration 5+.
Yep.
Stomp attacks,
1.
stubborn.
Stomp 1.
Stomp attacks 1, yeah. Stubborn, tree spirits, tree whack.
Tree whack.
So is that each model gets the tree whack?
Yeah. Yep. I'm going to check. Did the tree whack come with AP? Tests has failed to take D3 hits using strength character with no armor saves permitted. I like this unit. I really like this unit now.
It's like cool. I
didn't know if they had tree whack. Whack. Okay.
That I didn't see that before when I looked through this. I like it. Glade Riders.
No.
They have hand weapons, cavalry spears, and Azurai longbows. Okay, so the Elves is a movement 9. Their weapon skill 4, ballistic skill 4, strength 3, toughness 3, 1 wound, initiative 4, attacks 1, leadership 8. 18 points per model. They get all the arrows. They get full command. They can have ambusher. They can get drilled. They can get reserve move.
That's what I was going for quietly over here. I'm like, they don't have reserve move. Pay for reserve move every time, no matter what. That is
1 unit per 1,000 points.
That means you only have 2 units in your army with reserve move. I'll have 2 units in my army with reserve move. Remember, reserve move is at the end of the shooting phase. So long as they didn't march, they just move again.
Yeah.
So effectively, they always march, but they shoot in between, and they don't have to take a march test.
So if I have range, it's better for me to shoot without moving, so I don't get the negative for moving and shooting, and then move.
Sure. I
get a better ballistic skill that way.
No, I'd rather buy them the thing where they don't care about penalty. Swift Shiver Charge for 2 points. They don't care about the penalty.
Yeah.
So they move their 9 inches.
They get fire and flee.
Yep, but they're gonna move their 9 inches and they're gonna move their 9 inches again.
Now skirmishers and swift stride. Skirmishers mean they can shoot 360
and charge 360
and charge 3. They can charge.
They see 360.
I keep on forgetting that. After that we have Sisters of the Thorn. Sisters of the Thorn. Into this world there. Okay. Handmaiden of the Thorn, which is the champion for 8 points. She gives you an attack and a ballistic skill.
24 points from model, ballistic skill 5.
They have Blackbriar javelins, which I don't know what's different about Blackbriar javelins.
See below.
Strength user, AP 1, move and shoot, and quick shot. Ballistic skill 5, so hitting on 2s.
Yep.
So not bad. Daughters of Eternity, they have a 4-up ward save against any.
What?
Against anything. They have Daughters of Eternity, Deepwood Coven, which we'll get to, Elven Reflexes, Fast Cav, Fire and Flee, Move Through Cover, Open Order, Poisoned Attacks, and Swift Stride.
They don't get reserve move.
They don't get reserve move. They are not skirmishers. They are elite skirmishers.
They are open order, so that means at the end of their move, they get to do a pre-pivot or
If the unit includes a Handmaid of the Thorn, it may cast its bound spell with the power level of 1. What's the bound spell?
If it includes a Handmaid of the Thorn and a Standard Bearer, the bound spell is cast at level 2 or 2. Otherwise, the bound spell is cast at 0. Where is their bound spell?
Right? Is Blackbriar Javelin? No, it's not a bounce spell. That's their javelin.
Oh, here we go. A unit assisted with Thorn know a single spell chosen by their controlling player before the army is deployed. From either battle magic, elementalism, the spell wow, they need to pick their spell? From either battle magic or elementalism. They pick a spell.
They just pick a spell.
They pick this. 24 points small. They're not cheap, but that makes them an auto include. I don't have. Oh, I have a box in my house.
But everything here has like no armor, and it's super easy to kill. So it's like
I have to get a unit of these painted up.
I have a unit
of these
Wild Riders that has not been built yet. I have not built the guys on the back
because they make it's the same kit.
Yeah,
make them Sisters of Thorn.
Sisters of Thorn. Okay.
I'll paint them up. Wild Riders are 27 points a model. They move in 9 because they're on horses, whatever. Weapon skill 5, strength 4, initiative 5, leadership 9. They have hunting spears and light armor. They may buy shields for 1 point per model. They have countercharge, fast cat fear, frenzy, furious charge, move through cover, open order, swift stride, talismanic tattoos. Hunting spears are strength +1, so strength 5, AP 2 with armor bane 1. But you can only use the hunting spear on a turn in which you charge.
Yep. They're shot cap.
They're a little expensive for what they do, I think.
27 points. So I get 2 of these for every...
Frenzy and Furious Charge.
For every one... What's it called? For every one Demigryph Knight you have. I get 2 of these guys.
Demigryphs are going to win this fight all day long. So when they charge, you get +1 attacks. There are 2 attacks on the charge, but Frenzy makes them 3 attacks. I'm assuming he's doing impetuous.
I want to charge Demigryph Knights with these guys.
You're going to lose. Yeah, you're going to lose all day long.
Aren't they toughness 5?
Yeah. No, toughness 4. You're winning on 3s. You're hitting on 3s, wounding on 3s. But they're going to have 4 up save.
Oh, they have 2 up?
Yeah.
I'm going to tree whack them then.
Yeah, that's better. And you can, like... I don't know if I like these. We'll have to try them.
I'm going to try them out.
Guess what? A Games Workshop thing, this was the best thing to assemble when you bought that kit. And the sisters were useless.
Yep.
Nowadays, looks like these are the one
kit. Didn't put the riders together.
Warhawk riders are just guys on hawks. They fly around. A unit size 3+.
Feign flight.
Feign flight. They can buy all the arrows for 1 or 2 points. I think they're probably going to be
in close combat.
Yeah, they're probably going to be one of them auto include type. They're 44 points a model.
They're the replacement for Elven artillery.
Yeah.
And they get to the back. They get to the back. They fire off. I'm going to give the thing that gives me multiple shots, so I get as many shots from 3 guys as I can.
Fire and flee, flame
okay,
flight.
Now my question is, can a Lord on Warhawk or Great Eagle join
yes.
these guys?
So yes, thank you for bringing that up. I don't want to forget that. So nowadays in this edition, a character on a flying mount can join a unit of the same type of flying mount.
This makes them much more interesting.
Yes, there can be a nice... So they already are toughness 4 with 2 wounds apiece. That's pretty resilient from shooting, right?
I think they were toughness 3 before.
They were. Yeah. So, yeah, these guys can help get a character into position. No, so like that's a big change for this edition.
Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot.
4 stragglers we covered, Great Eagles we covered, and then here's a Treeman. He's 215 points. Move 5, weapon skill 6, strength 5, toughness 6, 5 wounds, initiative 2, 5 attacks, leadership 9, some more attacks than the other one. Oaken Fist means he's AP 2. Close order, armor bane 1, flammable, immune to psychology, large target, magical attacks, move through cover, regeneration 5+, stomp attacks only D3. This guy is a behemoth? He's a behemoth.
Yeah.
So it means his stomp has AP. Terror, timber, tree spear, and tree whack.
Whack.
Whack. Okay, 4 spites.
Okay, so I'm
looking.
So I can give terror.
I want to point out. I'm looking for a 4 spite that's going to make the Way Watcher interesting to me. Is that what it was?
What about Treekin? I gave Treekin terror.
No, it's too expensive.
Okay. Okay, Way Stalkers only, and then
Terror is so good because it modifies leadership.
An enemy model. Okay, so Way Stalkers only. Way Stalkers only.
Wait. Ah! I need to explain what I just said. If you lose combat to a thing with terror, your leadership is reduced by 1, which means you're going to flee a lot easier. Terror is amazing. Sorry, what were you telling me? So
okay. Wood Elf Nobles and Way Stalkers only. An enemy hit by 1 or more shooting attacks made by this model's Azurai longbow suffers an additional D3 strength 2 hits with an AP of minus. These hits have armor bane 1 special. Oh, that's way less interesting. I thought it was going to be D3 hits at strength. That strength 2 is significantly less interesting. For 40 points, I would never take that. The malevolence? No, thank you. I was so excited.
The befuddlement of mischief,
Wow.
30 points. During combat phase, a single enemy unit.
Weapon
That
skill
is-
and initiative characteristic.
Can I finish telling them?
No, it's -1 to weapon
Us.
skill and initiative characteristic for your enemy. So,
I can't.
no, I'm not going to let you.
I can't.
I'll let you read the murder of
I
spikes.
don't want to.
Okay, then I'll do it. When this model's combat is chosen during step 1 of the combat phase, a single enemy unit is engaged and suffers D3 strength 2 hits, each with an AP of 1. I don't care. That's garbage. I can reduce your leadership by 1.
For taking fear and panic tests while within 6 inches of the model.
If I have terror, then I reduce it by 2.
15 points for annoyance fidelity. A single model engaged in a challenge is -1 to hit. A model engaged in a challenge with this character with this upgrade is -1 to hit.
That's not bad. And give a unit magical attacks.
I'm not wowed by them.
No.
All right, let's see if we can find items that are interesting.
So, Bow of Lauren on the Way Stalker.
I don't even know what it does yet.
Okay, so Bow of...
Wait, I'm assuming the way. Check to make sure the way stalker before you hype me up can actually take the bow of Loren. Because
it is 40 points for the Bow of
way
Lauren.
stalker can take magic items worth 50. Okay.
So the Bow of Lauren,
Loren,
it's range 32, strength user.
strength 4.
Okay. Armor Bane 1, magical attacks. The Bow of Lauren counts as an Azrai longbow. The wielder of the Bow of Lauren may make a number of shooting attacks equal to their attacks characteristic rather than
No.
the usual one.
They have 2 attacks. Boo.
I can kill characters with this
A
thing.
glade lord. No. A glade lord has 4 attacks. I'd rather have it on that.
This
What's
one,
the AP of it? AP nothing?
Well, AP 2 if I put arcane bodkins on it.
Can you fire?
In WAP, no. In this, yes.
I think even in 8th edition you couldn't either.
No, well, now there's no restriction listed.
Here. What about when it says under the arrows? Nope, can't do it.
Oh.
Okay, be used with the models of Asari longbow. This is not Asari longbow. This is the bow of Loren. Oh, counts as a note. There's a note there. Counts as an Asari longbow.
Yep.
All right. Okay. I still put it on a noble with 4 attacks.
What's the strength of a noble? Are they strength? Is there any?
Strength 4.
Nobody with strength 5, eh?
Blades of Loke. Extra attacks D3. Magical Napa.
Reroll a single failed hit. Blades of Loek. Magic armor.
Okay, here's one. No, here's one. The Spear of Twilight is a strength user, AP2, killing blow and magical attacks. When the wielder of the Spear of Twilight makes a wound roll, a roll 3+ is always successful regardless of toughness.
Yeah, I put
That's really good.
I put that on a lord.
Because it doesn't say you have to use it only on the charge.
Yeah, I put that on a lord.
Yep, that's a good weapon. Helm of the Hunt. I wonder what this does right now. Increase your armor by 1, and the wearer has a +1 modifier to both their weapon skill and attacks characteristic in a turn in which they charge. It's gonna be hard to get that on the guy with the Spear of Twilight, which was a good combo before. How many? Yeah, you can't combo that.
115 points. Yeah.
Yeah, can't do it. Hail of Doom Arrow. What does it do in this edition? 35 points. Single use. A model with a Asari longbow only. Hail of Doom Arrow can be fired as normal from a bearer's Asari longbow. If the roll to hit is successful, place the small 3-inch blast template so the center of the hull is directly over the center of the unit. Any model whose base lies on the template risks being hit. Strength 4, AP 1, and magical attacks. You know what? I like it. It's different. It's not 3d6 shots anymore. It actually is a cone. I dig it. Oh! It's common. You can have more than one of these in your army. 35 points each, though.
Yeah. More leadership productions with the Wraithstone.
Where? Unless the bearer of the Wraithstone is fleeing, enemy units suffer -1 to their leadership characteristics, doing of 2. Wow, that's amazing. So 15 points enchanted item. Units are -1 leadership while they're in the 6th of the bearer. That
leadership means a lot now.
Leadership means so much in this edition. Okay, wailing arrow, 20 points, single use. It's common.
Panic test.
Make a panic test. Yeah, it's not great.
Deepwood sphere.
Let's look at oaken stave, 40 points. While within 3 of a woodland terrain feature, the bearer of the oaken stave increases your spell range by 3. Additionally, while within 3 of a woodland terrain feature, the bearer may roll additional d6 when making a spell roll and discard the lowest result. That is really good.
Yeah?
That's really good. That's better than the dwarf one. The dwarf one is once per game.
Or I can reroll cast.
Which one's that? 30 points?
Yeah.
Once per turn, if they're within 3 of a woodland terrain feature, the bearer of the wand of the witch may re-roll a failed casting roll. There are a few nice items here.
It's not as broadly all-encompassing good, but there's a lot of really nice combos here I like.
The old world appears to me to be the melee edition, the true Warhammer edition. I suspect we're not going to be seeing a lot of guerrilla warfare type Wood Elf lists. I think we're going to see a lot of actual Eternal Guard, Wildwood Rangers, a lot of things fighting in combat. I think that's what we're going to see.
Well, yeah, but the Sisters of the Thorn are better than Wildwood. Oh, sorry, you're saying Wildwood Rangers.
Wildwood Rangers.
I was thinking Wild Riders.
Yeah.
Yeah, Wild Riders. It's Wild Riders or Wildwood Rangers. I don't think I'd fit 2 in a list.
I bet you, I'll bet good money that a list of all archers, even with minimal upgrades, isn't going to cut it.
Not against most
but you're going to want a little bit of them. You're going to have, I want at least one unit to plink away and reduce rank bonuses. I want Warhawk Riders. I want War Dancers.
I want Warhawk Riders with the Glade Lord.
I'm going to want too much.
So with Warhawk Riders, a Glade Lord can join them as long as he has fly, and I have to move.
He has to be he has to be in a Warhawk.
Can't be on a Great Eagle?
No, because you have to be, well, it's possible. Let me double check what the unit type they are. I think a Great Eagle, well...
Oh, yeah, their unit type is all that has to match?
Yep.
Warhawk Riders are monstrous cav.
There's another...
So I couldn't do Dragon and join them. That'd be
cool. Maybe the unit type didn't matter. Unit type doesn't matter, but they both have to have fly.
Well,
for some reason, I have this thing in the back of my head that...
So Great Eagles are fly 10.
I have this thing in my back because unit type doesn't matter what you join typically.
Yeah.
Like Cav can join infantry, I believe. Yeah, on the side.
Oh, also, wounds don't carry over in this edition, do they?
No.
Okay.
That's never happened in any edition.
I was just wondering if there's something new.
Yeah, I'm brain farting hard, but either way, I think the Warhawks is better.
Yeah.
What else? I think so. If you've been watching this channel for a while, I've seen me play a lot of Wood Elves in the Warhammer Armies project, and I kept trying to make melee Wood Elves work. I could never make it work.
And then I play one game.
You didn't get it work. I won. But
you were scared.
But I won. But I've been playing 5th edition recently, and I love the way Wood Elves play 5th edition. They're not going to play like 5th edition at all. They're going to play more like a melee Wood Elf, I suspect. I could be wrong. Check in on me in 6 months, and see if my opinion.
I can't wait to get a game in with them, and really see what they do.
Well, thank you so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. There are plenty more just like it ready for you to watch right now. All the names you see flying by right now are the Rock Jocks and Peak supporters, our channel members that do help support the channel a little bit more than the average member. Think about joining the channel. It does help us keep making these videos.